Heya! This is Pokeball 35, and welcome to the next new playthrough on the channel. 5 months ago, I have played Metroid Prime for the very first time. That happened back in April and the beginning of May. And then Tears of the Kingdom came out, and then 5 months went by of not only Tears of the Kingdom, I managed to fit several other smaller games in between then. But now we are here. It just feels funny because, like, we did this before Tears of the Kingdom, and then it was 5 months of Tears of the Kingdom, plus some other things, and now we're here. We are returning to Metroid Prime Trilogy to play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This is my first ever playthrough of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. It's nice to do another blind Let's Play again, because I was doing a handful of other games that I've played before. I mean, I was less familiar with the other stuff that we were playing, and obviously one of those was a brand new game too. But it's nice to do another blind Let's Play again. So we are here for Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you are not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including my original full playthrough, blind playthrough, of the original Metroid Prime. I do want to open up the electronic manual yet again, because I will be able to get a small story synopsis of Metroid Prime 2. I pressed the B button on accident, and now I have to reload it again, but I want to do the reading. Okay, we are here, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Once, long ago, a race of creatures called the Luminoth settled on planet Aether. For a time, they lived in a peaceful era, but soon it became clear that the planet's energy was being depleted. To survive this danger, the Luminoth built energy controllers in 3 areas and linked them to the Great Temple. Eventually, the risk passed, and the Luminoth once again thrived in an area of peace and prosperity. However, the peace did not continue for long. A meteor crashed into Aether. The explosion and the energy from the meteor opened up a dimensional rift in the planet, spawning a second planet that existed in a different dimension. It was a similar world to Light Aether. They called it Dark Aether. And an evil race of dark creatures the Luminoth called the Ing ventured forth, spreading violence. The Ing were able to fight in the light of in the light world by possessing the creatures of the Light Aether. The Luminoth were unable to fight in the noxious gases on Dark Aether. Eventually, they were driven into a corner. The planet's energy was divided between 2 worlds, Light Aether and Dark Aether, and if all the energy was collected by Light Aether, Dark Aether would be extinguished. The Luminoth, who had realized this fact, made a plan to take all the energy from Dark Aether and counterattack. However, the plan failed, and the energy transfer module they developed was taken from them. The Ing began to take the energy from all of the temples of the Luminoth, except for the Great Temple, putting the lives of the Luminoth and the existence of Light Aether in a precarious state. At this critical time, a Federation ship chased a space pirate vessel onto the surface and engaged them, only to be attacked and decimated by the Ing. The Federation dispatched Samus Aran to investigate why contact was lost. Hey, well, now I actually know what we're getting ourselves into. And all I gathered from that is that this is just the plot to World of Light and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, it is good to be back in this. It has been, like I said, 5 months since we last played Metroid Prime, and I've gathered my thoughts a lot more since then, and I really enjoy these Metroid games. And for people who have watched my other Metroid playthroughs of my first time ever playing, like, the 2D Metroid series that I did last year, and this that I'm doing now, I enjoy playing these, but my main problem that I have with Metroid games is the main thing that they're known for, which is their overly complicated lock and key system, which is, I need to go get an item to unlock this door, so let me travel halfway across the map to open a door that will have an item that will make me go open another door that will then have the item that I need to go open the door from the first door, but then I go through that door and it gives me another item that I then have to backtrack all the way to the start of the game to open another door. And I think that kind of stuff is really annoying, because that was very prevalent in Metroid Prime 1. However, I kind of look back on it, and, like, I really enjoyed it, but in, like, a Stockholm Syndrome kind of way. Because, like, I got really annoyed at a lot of things. I still think about this door, goddammit. It's this that I have on the scene, right? I still think about this door. All the time. I will never stop thinking about this goddamn door and how awful it was. But there was a lot of things that I hated about Metroid Prime, but as a game experience, if I knew all of this stuff going in ahead of time, our playtime of Metroid Prime 1 wouldn't have been 11 hours. It probably would have been close to, like, 7 or 8 hours. But we are here now for Metroid Prime 2. I have been told, yet again, that Veteran is the difficulty of the original GameCube version. Normal is the difficulty of less than Veteran. I played on normal mode for my first playthrough of Metroid Prime, and even when I was playing on normal, the game still kicked my ass, especially toward the end of the game. I can't remember if I had died. I maybe did once or twice, but I got close to dying a lot, even on normal mode with all of the health that I had. I am not the best at these games, and I do not want to be the best at these games. I'm here to experience this game because it is the whole Metroid Prime, like, Metroid Prime trilogy and all the Metroid games are all cult classics that I really wanted to finally experience. And I'm not here to struggle, I'm here to experience. So, I was thinking about playing on Veteran since now we've played Metroid Prime before, but I've been told that this game is longer and harder than Metroid Prime, and I already thought that game was hard enough. So I will still be playing on normal mode. I've become so much of a Metroid fan, I had bought the Metroid Prime Remastered giant pins off of my Nintendo. I haven't used them yet, but I have them. So, mission file, 2546. 8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo was lost. Contract agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Aether. Uploading last known coordinates now. Target found. Coordinates, those. Flight path set. I believe the volume should be good. I'm hoping it is. Oh, here we go. See, now that I'm, like, here and playing it, I'm getting all excited again. So it is very stormy here. And of course my ship is being struck by the funny purple lightning. I'm just gonna lower it slightly in OBS. Hopefully everything will be fine. Because the volume was fine for me, but I want to make sure the volume is fine for actually viewing the stream and the video. And so we have to make an emergency landing here. And here I am. I can't remember what I had the volume at when we did Metroid Prime, but I'm gonna try and have it at a similar thing. Alright. So, I am very much ready to play this now. The Metroid games, when we did the 2D series, I played them kind of one after another. Like month after month. So I did like one in 1 month and another in another month up until we did all of the 2D games. But I really needed a break from this, even though our playthrough of Metroid Prime 1 was... Yeah, I don't know what the volume should be at. Even though our playthrough of Metroid Prime 1 was only 11 hours, it felt like 30. And now that I've played 200 hours of Tears of the Kingdom and many other games in between, I think we're about ready to be set here. So, we have very similar controls. A button is shoot, hold for charge beam. We do have visors again, so I know about that. I don't know if all of the same visors come back. We have none of the extra missiles. I can still go into Morph Ball. I can still flick the Wii Remote up to do that. I can still press A to do a bomb. I can still lock on with Z. I want to scan. There we go. Z. Object scan complete. Statue houses a power grid, motivator unit, and an energy projection array. All systems are offline due to age or structural damage. Good. Alright, so let me do this. I don't know what the other thing is for. I guess we're just going this way. Alright, no, this is definitely bothering me, the volume. Because everything seems really quiet, but I don't know how loud it actually is in the video, because I'm not the one watching the video. I'm playing the game. Unable to interface with door control system. Cannot translate alien text. To access door controls, you will need to update your translator files. Also, yeah, pressing 1 brings me back here. I remember the 3-dimensional map. We're gonna have to get used to this whole thing again. And they bring back the hexagons. Very cool. 2 brings up whatever this is. Why does it look like this? What did you miss? I started the game. Now that I actually have input, how does the volume sound, game compared to my voice? Because I'm always paranoid about this. A new research entry. Mechanism. Mark something. Gate. Armored with defense systems. This gate is used with armored security. Game's up a little bit quiet. Which is funny because I just turned it up a bunch. It's very interesting. I want to make sure everything is good. How about now? Something's durable, resistant to all but most potent explosives. Lock armor disengage. Destroy locks to activate the gate. I can't wait to be confused by literally everything. Wait, that did something. I'm able to break these. Okay. Oh, there we go. Fair enough. I will only ask for help when I need it. This is a converted cargo pod gate. This gate was once part of a starship cargo bay. It has been modified for security purposes. It will move when a nearby panel is scanned. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match. Splinter. Bioscan indicates creature was hit by an unusual amount of weapon fire, more than necessary to kill it. Marines are not prone to such overkill. Delicious. You want me to scan something? There's a lot of things to scan in here, and I do not want to scan it all. I'm looking for a panel. Ice is part of a ventilation system converted to dispense pesticide. System is still active. Pesticide supply is at 13% and dropping. Alright, so we are already stuck, and that is fantastic. This is exactly what I expected to have happen. Because I do not see a panel to scan. Oh, now I do. It's conveniently located directly out of my peripheral vision. As they do. They love doing that. That is moving in a very interesting way. That's not how I expected that to move. They kind of just throw you right in this game, which I'm liking the intro to this a little bit more than Metroid Prime 1, because there's actually, like, things to do here. Like, I'm not really overpowered Samus with all of my abilities right at the start. I'm kind of just normal. Like, I have the scan visor and we're just already going. Doesn't let me scan that, but this. Analysis indicates wiring damage in 3 crucial areas. Local hostiles are likely source of damage. Unable to repair system. Map station. I've downloaded the map for the area. I'm just curious how they are going to explain how I'm losing my things, because we obviously left Talon 4 after defeating Meta Ridley. And now I just magically, you know, don't have my, my gravity suit or anything anymore. Here's the overly complicated 3D map. But it does look like most of this area is a straight line with just big rooms in between. And I can manage that. Clear troopers lost. They were unable to open gate A1 when a gas trap was engaged and could not escape to safety. Lock malfunction is to blame. Hello there! Yeah? Aren't you a space pirate? Codex genome match standard human. Scans indicate this trooper died of cardiac arrest. Chemical levels in body suggest a state of extreme fear at the time of death. That's lovely in here. This is great. What are you? Worker Splinter. Drone of Splinter Hive. Low threat target generates webbing for use in its duties. Sometimes you need to look around to find targets. So we're already turning up the creep factor. Because we had seen dead space pirates at the start of the first game. Now we're seeing dead people. New lore entry. Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Personnel log entry. Just... C. Bonnet. Good. Oh wait, I actually recognize these. Because these are the guys from Metroid Prime Federation Force. Because, like, they have... That's the outfit, except that game's like chibi. I feel like they should just constantly task Samus with doing, like, everything. Because Samus is the only person who gets shit done around here. I really don't, like what I'm seeing. Engineering status log. D. Senge reporting. I've installed one of the ship's rescue power cells here. It's holding so far, but too much activity could knock it offline. I hope we don't come back to that. Okay. There's a whole bunch of more dead ones here. I do not know why I am in this room. I thought there would be like a save station, but there's really nothing in here. Oh, but no, this needs to be deactivated so I can get through. I mean, I didn't see a panel to scan in there. For any people who have played these games before, please be prepared to sit there in shock and awe as I miss the obvious many times. Such as this thing that I didn't see. There we go. So before I forget to talk about this... Never mind. You should not be getting up when you're dead. Are you fucking zombies now? Dark Trooper. Deceased... Galactic Federation soldier. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs and the presence of an unknown biomass with parasitic tendencies. And you get like a whole 3D model viewer. That's cool. I'd appreciate it if you didn't do this, you know? God, my frickin'... I need to make sure the sensor bar is, like, working, because it wasn't registering my thingies. Before I forget to talk about this, I want to talk about this very quickly. The other day, I was listening to something I had in my Watch Later playlist on YouTube, which is a Metroid Prime retrospective from Kohana, K-O-H-A-N-A. It helped me gather more of my thoughts and feelings on Metroid Prime 1, so I highly suggest going to listening to that video, because there's a lot of really good stuff said in that video. And they had also made a Prime 2 video that I will be watching when I am done with this playthrough. But that is just something I wanted to bring up. Security panel online. Gate control system restored. Moving gate to open position. Oh, cool. More zombies. I can't believe Steve and Jeff and Bob and George are all here. It's a heavy Galactic Federation crate. These storage units are durable. Only heavy weapons and explosives can damage them. Charge shot. Good. Oh. Okay. So with my limited knowledge of, the Metroid series, I thought you showed up in the third game. I didn't think this character showed up in the second game. But that's probably why it's called Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. 0 lifetimes, cause of death, cardiac arrest due to electrocution. The subject was ensnared in a network of live wires leading from an active power cord. Oh, cool, I become particles. Tis I, Particle Aran. So this, I believe, is Dark Samus. Which I probably should have pieced together that Dark Samus would be in this game, considering we have, like, light and dark things in the story. I know nothing about Dark Samus. Also, these are enemies from Twilight Princess. Did I, like, transport back? I transported back somehow. I thought the portal had closed. Chozo battle suit. Alert, gear stolen by unknown creatures. Yay! Space jump thrusters offline. Grapple beam launcher offline. Morph ball boost offline. Power bomb generator offline. Missile launcher offline. Morph ball bomb module offline. All remaining systems online and active. Well, I didn't even know I had most of those things enabled except bombs. I didn't even think I had those. Because at least in Metroid Prime 1, they show you all of these abilities that Samus has before they take them away from you. I didn't even know I had the grapple beam still. Because, like, there was nothing to grapple beam onto, so I didn't know I had it. That's cool, so that's how they're explaining I lost all my things. That's right, we have the side step that I never use. Where are we? These maps give me a headache. We have a save station back here. At least I haven't had my suit downgraded. I still believe the Varia suit. So if anything shows up lava related, I should still be able to go into lava. Step into the hologram. There we go. The wither will now move when you enter the hologram. I still don't know how to open those doors. This is actually the other side of the door we saw originally, so this will eventually become a shortcut. The only thing I know about Dark Samus is that I enjoy playing Dark Samus in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Lock armor disintegrated. Destroy locks to activate the gate. Hey. Well, I don't think I did, because I don't know if that's like an 100% reward or anything. I got like 71%. Unless they want me to scan more. Industrial winch. Yeah, no thank you on getting that, so just tell me what was there. Interesting if they hinted at Dark Samus in the ending of Prime 1 if you got everything. Also, I want to look this up really quickly. Metroid Prime 2 released in 2004. The original Metroid Prime released in 2002. So they had 2 years to see, or to like improve upon the first game. So I'm interested to see what they have done. Dark Samus is the Metroid Prime after it stole the Phazon suit. Interesting. Bridge lock armor disengaged. Destroy locks to lower the bridge. I want to actually look this up too. I want to look at this. So this here, if I go to desktop, I think I remember it stole my Phazon suit at the end of the game. Interesting. Alright, well now I know. Because I was wondering why these games were still called Metroid Prime. Because we had defeated Metroid Prime. But that actually makes a lot of sense. Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Personal log entry. I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time, and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on the on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true. But if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. Well, I read the manual to get a small bit of backstory at the start of the stream. So I know we've got, like, light and dark things going on here. Temple grounds. I don't necessarily know how the zombies are created, but there's some funny light and dark shenanigans going on. I do not know how much, like, actual commentary I will have sometimes, because I try to focus on playing the game. Because this is a game that requires a lot of focus to play through. Especially for a first-time playthrough. But I am really excited to play this game, and also really scared to play this game. Because I don't know how long this is going to take to get through, and playing these games stresses me. However, I do see the solution for that, wherever that landed. There we go. So I do not hate the music so far. Metroid Prime definitely has a nice classic soundtrack to it. I've listened to a lot of the Metroid Prime 1 songs off stream. Composed of Denzi, invulnerable to most weapons, though high-yield explosives are effective. Well, I don't really have that. However, there's nowhere else for me to go, so I probably gotta figure out what to do here. Because I don't have Morph Ball bombs. Oh, it doesn't let me frickin' bounce anymore? I can't jump? That's cool. I mean, I can jump normally. You were cleared to progress. Some gates will remain locked down to prevent future incursions by hostile forces. Of course, this game is you have to scan everything. And I remember that. I'm a huge fan of the banging trash can lid music that this music is. Comm system activated, initiating authorized distress signal. Adjusting transmitter for optimum performance. But you're like the Metroid Prime god in this chat. Mission failure due to atmospheric interference. I do have some stories to tell today. So if there's nothing going on, I will try and talk about some interesting things that are going on in the world right now. I want to try and get up there, but I probably can't. I only saw one straight path to go here. Yeah, I would need, like, the double jump or something to get up there. I can't do that. That's gonna be one of those things that Metroid's very known for, of, like, you finally have this upgrade. Backtrack 100 rooms to get 5 missiles. But, as we're going through this, I do want to talk about some stuff. Oh god, these fucking things? No thank you. These goddamn security cameras. Which is... scan the interface. Gotta scan this. Unable to scan target. Good. I see a morph bulb area. Nintendo had randomly tweeted out control circuit malfunction, gate. Good. I have to be quick about going through. God, I do want to tell stories, but trying to play this and tell stories at the same time is going to be hard. Nintendo had randomly tweeted out this morning, just like randomly at midnight, that 3DS and Wii U Online is being shut down April 2024. And you will no longer be able to play 3DS and Wii U games online anymore when that date comes. And that they tweeted it out at such a random time. Oh, well now we have a cutscene. On patrol of the Dasher system, we engaged an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and crashed on the planet Aether. See, now the game's really fucking loud. We followed pirates, but our ship was damaged by the storm. We entered Aether's atmosphere. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comm system. Bond lining we split into 2 units. One set up with the ops is something. I can't read that fast. Each was doing fine. No problems. Until they appeared. Spiders everywhere. I would hate them too. They infiltrated the ship. Oh, that's the guy we saw. Okay. Rest in peace, sweet prince. Maybe you should have, like, bulletproof things. Like Samus. Galactic Federation data terminal is inactive. Memory core damaged. Unable to restore access. Seek individual log entries in trooper armor suit systems. Trooper's armor computer heavily damaged. Unable to recover log entries. Well, thanks! Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Captain A. Exter. I just want to, like, speak for a moment, which is... Nintendo had announced that in April 2024, they are turning off online for 3DS and Wii U games. And that means a lot of stuff is not going to be able to be played anymore. Namely being the one I want to quickly talk about now. I'll talk more after this. But Splatoon 1 is going to be like a completely dead game by next April. And I have never hit S plus 99 in that game, and I don't even know if I will. Because, like, when I try and go back to that game, mostly every match I have is with hackers. So I don't even know if it's going to be worth going back. But now that we're in the story of this, I now need to be reading the story. If I somehow get to a point in the game that there will be very minimal story, and I'm just walking around, I will talk more about this. But it is an interesting thing that was announced today. Because I have some stories that I want to tell related to that. But I can't right now. I'm beginning to think it was a real bad idea going down there. Reeves is right. That hive is just one of many. It's stupid to stir a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it. Now I need to be looking around for story, and I guess the guys in red are all story. LCPLJ Brood. Man, I hope that is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard enough time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. I never run out of ammo. PFC G. Haley. I hear them everywhere. They're coming. I can't sleep. Ever. They'll eat me. Eat. Awesome, thanks. PFC S. Milligan. Bruno lost the bet, so he switched watch duty with me. I figure this section is nice and safe and boring, which suits me just fine. Let those other pugs guard the hot zone. Hold on. Wait. Halt. No! Help! Great. Something. The Sarge says those splinters remind him of some killer bug he saw on another planet once. All I know is that the things are fast and take a lot to drop. Pretty soon we'll have to go to bayonets. Everyone's low on ammo, even Brood. And he's the stingiest grunt I know. Can I go into the ship? Kinda can. CRDK Starling Pilot. Captain A. Exter, commanding officer. Alright, can I scan each individual chair and it'll tell me who sits in each chair? That's so incredibly unnecessary. At least it does it in batches of 3 over here. I mean, I guess that's more world building. To get to see who sits in what chair. But I've done it. I've scanned the chairs. Oh, let me guess. This is another scan thing. See, now that the cutscene's done, now the game's quiet again. I don't even know where to keep the volume. I really don't. Ah, here is the map. Where do you wish to go? Downloaded the map for this area. This one to access the map, etc. Oh boy. Oh boy. Also, I'm seeing a button that says Dark World. And that means this game is going to be quite large, isn't it? Like, when I see this, and all of this stuff to do, I've been playing this game for an hour and I'm already getting a headache. But I'm committed. I've said many, many times, at the end of Pokemon Violet, Teal Mask, at the end of Tears of the Kingdom, I said I was going to be playing this game, and that's what I'm doing. Unable to interface with door, cannot translate alien text. Oh my goodness, my first missiles. It's down to fire, press A to switch back to beams. And now we have funny guys. Can I just shoot the door with a missile? Nope. Oh, but this door is no longer working. It was going up and down a few times. Oh, unless I can shoot it with a missile. Nope. Okay. Then I don't even think I can go back this way. And so, the start of this playthrough begins.